Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Hunter x Hunter, you guys. Netero is gone. I gotta say that there's really honestly just since I've just in the few minutes since my last reaction been thinking about it, there's so much to unpack there. There really, truly is. It was such a beautifully done episode. It was so good. There's so many implications this is going to have. I will briefly get into it. Before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. That means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. The big thing that hit me after I shut the camera off last time, which was for me like 5 minutes ago, wasn't he like the chairman? Wasn't he like a big head honcho in the Hunter Association? So are they going to have to because didn't they, I feel like they mentioned like way back that there were like some people who wanted him out of power or something. Am I remembering that right? I might be remembering that wrong. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of a weird thing to bring up and then like never come back and visit it. But now I'm wondering if like, oh, well, he's gone now. And there were like people who seem to want like a new person in that position anyway. I wonder if like we're going to be dealing with that at any point. He's gone, guys. I'll tell you what, that episode was so beautifully done. I mean, the visuals were just spot on. It really just, everything they did felt artistic. It felt very visually impactful and meaningful. From the metaphors with the needles to like the fighting in space, the fantasy image to the roses. And it really does showcase the way that the king thinks versus like, oop, that was my tummy, I'm sorry, versus how Netero thinks, because you can see how being someone with so much more experience, Netero kind of, there's a certain finality that he doesn't see on things, you know what I mean? Whereas the king, I feel like, is thinking in terms of like, okay, do this, and that, game over. And that kind of like very cut and dry thinking, it works. It works, but it doesn't work when you're working with someone like Netero. I mean, yes, he has worked very, very hard. There's a lot of discipline involved in what he did, for sure. There's also a lot of thinking outside the box involved. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. So I honestly don't know if that took the king out because I didn't see a body, and if I didn't see a body, then I don't know. Even with Kite, like a lot of you were telling me like, yeah, just wait and see what happens with Kite. I'm like, no, he was dead. The man was decapitated. There's no coming back from that. And now there's like this little hint that like, well, what if Pitou could get in there? Then maybe not. And I'm like, oh my god. So really, you can't even see a body and know for sure. Like, we could see the king's body and Pitou could get to him. Well, not if you're blown to smithereens, though. Probably not. I don't know if even Pitou, if, what's Dr. Blythe? Is that the name of the Nen-created doctor with the things? With all the, like, little apparati? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. But dang, I will acknowledge what they're showing me, and I will just kind of stay back here and like not be surprised if anyone comes back. I do think that was it for Netero though, because even if like it's just the blood loss alone, and also like getting blown up, like I can't believe we're even sitting here talking about like, can somebody survive getting blown up? Alright, guys. Without further ado, let's jump in and see what the heck is gonna happen next on Hunter x Hunter. Let's do this. Because, see, that was that would have destroyed the whole surrounding area if they had done it in the palace. Wow. Scary. Because it makes the pretty rose. Yeah, well, how exactly did we come upon this? Wow. That's really horrifying, actually. Wow. So these have been used. These have been used before. Like, this is not something new. But God, like, who is making these? Who is making these, and then who is putting them, trying to... This is... Wow. So the range is pretty far. That rose blooming is... Wow. This wasn't... Okay, I was gonna say, this wasn't what our bomb did. Like, it didn't reach that far. That's really bad. That's really bad. That's not... Oh, we'll never know now. Wow. I mean, that's like a whole other... That's a whole other problem that there's those bombs out there. Oh, crap. They're gonna see it, and they're gonna... Huh. Yeah, this is okay, so really going back to the kind of more bug-like appearance. Yeah, put it together. Yes. Wow. Yeah, it's the palace is in bad shape. It's only been 30 minutes. Jeez. Hi, friend. Look who we found! She's part ant now. You guys were explaining that to me. That she's part ant. But she's her. She's okay. She's alright. She's gonna be okay. She's gonna stick around and help. Yeah, so even if they wiped out, there's going to be some ants left, which is good. Because there were some ants that made the decision to, like, live in peace. Palm! Look at the emotional stability! Yeah. He's like, we'll be here, but for now. Sometimes if you love something, you have to let it go, you know? And man, this isn't exactly that case, but... Probably still not going to be able to. Whoa. They're like, okay, well, if this is the decision he's made, then we're gonna all go out together. Friends. That's what friends do. What do you think? Yeah. He's like, I've already almost died several times. Why stop now? Look at this squad, though. Look at this squad. Oh God, here we go. Oh God. Maybe he could tell. Maybe he could smell it? I don't know. Oh. Did he maybe get, maybe he did notice? Oh my God. Gon is scary right now. She's waking up. Oh, oh! Gon, what are you saying? Stop! Sweetheart, you have woken up to quite a situation. I suggest you just stay out of the way. Because of Komugi. Yeah. Wow! That's really saying something. Komugi's like, what the heck? What's going on? He's like, I'm gonna handle this myself. Wow. Okay. So... Moi? So in other words, is he kind of saying if you try anything, I have people who will handle it? Or is he saying they'll protect her? Or is he saying a little bit of both? He's, oh my God, Gon. You honest to God are taking her hostage? What? God. I mean, to be fair, we are dealing with life and death here, but yikes. Just yikes. Gon, baby. From my heart, I'm like, oh my God, Gon, my baby, what in the world? From my head, I'm like, that's probably the only thing that will stop them from killing Gon. No, he didn't. Oh. Tactically speaking, they, oh, poor Komugi. My boys, they're all noggin right now and no. Yeah, we got a lava situation now. God. So the range on that was horrific. Wow. Do you guys honestly think the king survived that? They couldn't have done this. Oh, they're not even going to be able to get close. They could not. I don't think that anyone could have lured him to a place, done this, and then gotten away in time. Oh. Huh? Oh, if he's still alive. If he's still alive, you guys, that's it. I think we should just pack it up. What? Oh. Is he dead? Oh, he's okay. I see limbs gone. I don't see the actual face, but I think maybe we don't need to know that he's... Whoa. Was he, like, charred? Yeah, you're really gonna end me on that. Okay. All right. I see how it is. Dang it. Like, I hate to even say it, but at least the king was, like, not automatically just going to lay waste, you know? Like, we were at least gonna have, like, some talking points beforehand. And now I feel like the guards are just gonna let loose. Wow, guys. Wow. Oh my lord. Okay. That's really not good. So I'm kind of glad that they kind of reminded us where we're at, that like Pitou still could just basically take any one of us. Like we really, none of us at this point, from everything we've seen, it would seem have the strength to even face off, like in a fight. Netero was the closest. And even Netero had to eventually just take them both out. It was the only way. Now, they did not tell us the king was like dead, but I mean, it looked like a pretty grotesque sight. I don't know if there's I'm pretty sure what they're trying to tell us is the king is gone. My concern is that, like, in the face of that, now Youpi and Pouf are going to be like, okay, let's just go kill everyone. Pitou will probably still act to protect Komugi, but it does make you wonder if they will feel just act on an instant of rage and just like start killing before they even come to and realize like, oh, okay. And like, well, I really can't see like Knuckle and all of that. I can't see them like acting on, you know, the hostage routine was effective. It was effective negotiate. It was, I won't even say it's negotiations, but it was an effective strategy because it had the intended effect on Pitou. Pitou can now not pull any fast ones until they have followed through on what they promised. But you know, I don't think that a Killua thinking that way, it's funny because Killua thinking that way felt much more like, but there's something about Gon thinking that way that's like, whoa. You know what I mean? Morally, I don't feel great about taking Komugi hostage. Again, I don't think they'll act on it. But the thing is, if Pitou really starts rampaging once they find out, and our crew, I don't believe that our crew is going to act on it and like actually threaten Komugi. But I don't know if for that split second where like Pitou loses their minds, hearing that the king has been killed, I wonder if like they'll just lose all control and like not even stop to consider like, oh wait, the king really wanted Komugi safe. This is I'll tell you what, guys. This is pretty intense. I honestly don't know what's going to happen. And I had so many theories on, like, the bomb, and the episode just showed why, like, all of them were wrong. Because I'm like, well, the first thing is, I don't think they could have lured the king somewhere and set off the bomb without somebody getting taken out by it. Unless they put some kind of remote on it, because he couldn't have gotten away quickly enough. But even so, like, even if you could, like, say, put some kind of remote function on it, you still couldn't, because the king, the only thing that stunned the king enough was learning his name, and that's the instant that Netero took advantage. Like, otherwise, I feel like he could have just probably been fast enough to gotten away. And you definitely couldn't have done it anywhere near the palace, because even if you got everyone around the town away, they still had the cocoons inside there of all the people. So, oh man, guys. I gotta say, there was a little part of me, and I know this is messed up because I know that they were just planning on killing everyone anyway, but there was a little part of me that felt just a teeny tiny bit bad for Youpi and Pouf when they found him. I don't know. I still just don't have confirmation from anyone's vocals that he's dead. You know what I mean? But I think that was, I think it's safe to assume that he was dead. All right, guys. Literally no clue where we go from here. Literally no clue. I thought killing the king would kind of end everything, but seeing how the royal guards feel, how it goes just so far beyond an instinctive protective mechanism, something that they're programmed to do, this really might actually be worse. Because the royal guards are still, like, super way stronger than us. I really don't know what we're going to do. I really don't. But I loved it. That was a great episode. I cannot wait to see more. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me, please. I cannot emphasize enough how much I need you for these next episodes. Please be sure to join me next time. Help me. And we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.